Hey guys, welcome back to another video, a quick roulette strategy here on CruiseCasinoMafia.com's official YouTube channel. So we've been doing a lot of heavy hitting here. On the private side, we introduced in the last week something that we've been working on for a very long time. I am very proud of it, and I am so excited about where we're going with the concept. It's called Baccarat Cipher. And the only way you can get it right now is being a private member of CruiseCasinoMafia.com. You can join to become a lifetime member. You can get access not only to Baccarat Cipher, but you can get access to over 400 other roulette, craps, and and baccarat strategies, concepts, and methods. So today we're just going to do a simple roulette strategy to take a break from some of the heavy lifting that I've been doing. And also, there's always new people to the channel, new people that are interested in the casino. Sometimes we take it for advantage, that everybody's seen everything, and there's a lot of new people, a lot of young people that are looking to learn different strategies. So I'm going to show you something really simple today, and it's going to be really easy. So we're going to use the first dozen. We're going to put 2 units. So for whatever the units are, you're going to put 2 here, and you're going to put 3 on the 19 through 36, right? All right, so we're using $5 units. You can use dollar units if you're on the electronic. You can use bigger units, but you have to have obviously enough bankroll. So let's see how this thing plays out. And by the way, just so you understand, this is covering this 12, right? Let me turn the phone off for a minute. I think I forgot to do that. There we go, just in case anybody calls. So this is the first dozen. It's the 1 through 12, all right? This is 19 through 36. So what's not covered is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. These 6 plus the zeros. All right? So let's go. And this is a hit and run strategy if you're going to be playing at this level. Okay, what did we make? So it paid back $30, right? It paid back 30, so I believe we made 5. Yep, it's costing us 25 if you're playing with the $5 chips. So I do not continue to play this over and over and over again. For me, this is definitely a hit and run. Okay, that should be another $5, right? So we're up $10 or 2 units. If you're playing this with 25-cent units or 50-cent units, whatever it is, no stress. But obviously, if you're playing with this for real money, $5, $10, you've got to have a much bigger bankroll. All right, there we go. So we're up right now 3 units, or in this situation, $15. Let's keep going. And there isn't that many numbers that are whack numbers. So there are times like right now where you can get a load of wins in a row. All right. We're up $20. So you've got to make the decision of where your session ends. All right. All right. So let's talk about that for a minute. And I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. We're up $25 right now, or 5 units. But we're risking 25 at this base level, right? We're risking 25. For me, if I can make a quick 50 to 70 bucks, I'm done. See, you can lose. So what happens when you lose? You got to go up 2 more units here, and you got to go up 3 units here. So now you're risking $50. And now you're going to get to see how the recovery works or doesn't work. All right, so we won, right? We won $10 now, by the way, at level 2. We're only up 2 units, though, now. So do you see how this thing plays out, how much it dropped? So we're going to stay at this level for another shot at level 2 here. Uh-oh. Guess what? We lost again. We've got to go up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And now we're down. So every strategy has some type of a negative or a negative point. Uh-oh. Now you're getting to see the negative for this strategy. We've now had how many losses? I think this is the second or third loss. So we've got to risk again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you see it's not all wine and roses. We had all those wins in a row, and now we're getting choppy. All right, let's see where we're at. We're not even back to break even. So you see what happens with this type of strategy when you get multiple losses. We went from being up 5 units to now being down $95. So we've got to stay right here. And what we're hoping for is a bunch of wins in a row. That helps a little bit. We're back to $925. But look at the amount we're risking, though, $100. So the negative with this simple strategy is that when it gets choppy, the amount that you're risking versus the amount you're making is quite high. Okay? And that's the negative with this strategy, right? So we're at 945. We're creeping back, but we're risking a lot of money to do it. So is this a premium strategy? I don't think so. Can you use this simple strategy? Yes. Uh-oh. Look what just happened. We lost again. We got to go up 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now we're risking $125. So do you see the problem here? That's why most of the strategies that we recommend for roulette do not have this type of volatility. Okay? They don't produce this type of volatility. That's the negative with this strategy. I want to show you the good and the bad. Right? This is not the worst strategy. There's tons of strategies that are worse than this. But this is not a cruise casino mafia strategy the way that we teach. And it's really simple. I don't like how far the volatility drags your bankroll down with this one. All right? I like strategies at roulette where we can go back to the base bet quicker. And you noticed how the minute we started getting in trouble, we weren't able to go back to the base bet quickly. And that's the biggest problem. Now we're down $105, not the end of the world. But the problem I have is the amount of money that we're risking. We're risking $125. And we're not making enough on the $125 bet, in my opinion. And that's why you get down so quickly. All right, so it's working now, right? We're back to 920. Let's see if we can get ourselves back. But do you see how hard it is with this strategy to get back to break even? When it works, right? But that's not the way that we evaluate strategies when it's working. The way I evaluate strategies is risk to reward and how quickly does it recover. And we have tons of strategies for roulette and other games that recover much better than this. So this, on a scale of 1 to 10, for me, is maybe a 3.5. Maybe a 3.5. It's not terrible. All right, we're back to 970. So look how long. We're still not even back to break even. . There's far worse strategies than this that I've seen on a lot of other channels. But I still don't believe that this type of strategy would ever break into my roulette toolbox. And what I mean by that is we teach people how to figure out what's their top 3 strategies, their go-tos in the casino for each game. And they're not going to be the same for everybody, by the way. Your risk to reward or what you want to accomplish or the type of strategies you like may not be the same as me, and that's perfectly okay. But we teach people and we show people lots of strategies, and then you figure out, after playing and evaluating them over and over, what are your top 3 for each game that you're interested in. This would never break my top 3 or 4. Okay, so now we're only down $5. So it's been robust enough to be able to get us back or close, right? I'm not going to stay here and bet on that on this the higher level. I'm going to go back now to the original bet. Okay, so let's see if we can how many we can put it together in a row to make any money. All right, we're now finally back to break even, right? So we stay at this level. And let's see what we can do again. And the reason I'm doing this video is to show you guys. Here's a win. So we're back up 1 unit. That saying something is the greatest. Oh, there we go again. There's a loss. So we're back in the hole. So we got to go up 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you can put together a bunch of wins the way we did to come back. And then the minute we came back, we got a loss again. There's a win. And you see, even after that win on level 2, we're still down $10. So do you guys understand that doesn't mean this is a terrible strategy? It's just, for me, I like recovery. I like a strategy that recovers better. So we're back at break even again. So you see how this struggles? You see the struggle? Now there's other YouTube channels that have been showing this strategy, right? And that doesn't mean they're wrong. I just don't think this fits my personal risk to reward ratio. We're up 2 units now. Oh, so we need to go back to the base. 2 units and 3 units. And we'll just play a little bit longer. And the reason I'm showing you this is so that you can see, and that's a win, you can see that there's strategies that are okay. They're not bad. But I think you can do way better. And I know you can do way better because we have tons of strategies. Some of them are on this channel that we put up publicly. And the rest of them are behind the membership site, where we give you private videos, roulette videos, and private PDFs of roulette strategies as well. And those are way better than this. There are some that are a little better than this, and there are some that are a lot better than this. All right, so we're up 4 units. I think the most we've ever been up in this video, we've been playing for about 13 minutes or so. I think the most we were ever up was 1 more unit than this, I'm pretty sure. So let's see if we can at least get by our session high. And we do. Oh, actually, we met our session high. We're at $25 profit. So that is the session high. We reached it once, and then it took us almost a whole video to get back here. So let's see if we can get another win, and that would be the highest we've had. That would be 6. If we win here, it would be 6 units of profit. And we do. All right? So I'll keep going until we get a loss, and we'll see how high we can push it. So we're at 6 units of profit now. And again, I'm not saying this strategy is horrible. I'm saying I think you can do better, and I know you can do better. All right, there you go. Right, that's 7 units of profit. Not bad, not bad. But it didn't feel so good when you dropped all the way down from $1,000 into the 700s. Okay, so we're on a tear right now, right? We're up 8 units. And the problem with this type of system is that it's what we call a cycler, right? You're up 8 units right now. That's your session high. How quickly, as you've already seen, does it grab the 8 units and drag you down? Let's keep going and see how many wins we can get in a row. Okay, another win. We're up 9 units. And we're up 9 units, guys, because we're using $5 increments. That's why. There you go. So you see how we can get up. That's not the problem. You can get a lot of wins in a row with this. You're up $50 right now. Honestly, I don't think with this strategy, the way it drags you down, that you can push the envelope too much. Unless you want to be stuck at the table forever, clawing your way out of a hole. So let's see. Let's see how far we can push it before we get the loss. All right, there's another win. So we're on a really good tear now. Let's see how far. And if you want to try this, there it is. So I think we had about 11 straight wins or something, 11 to 12. And let me tell you something, that's pretty good with this strategy. But look what it just did. The one loss just took you all the way down, right? All the way down. And then you got to climb out of this again. That's the problem. The problem is the recovery, okay? To me, my number one variable evaluating roulette systems is the recovery, okay, is the recovery. And a lot of that stems from the fact of how much money are you risking to how much money you're bringing back, right? This strategy, you're risking a lot of times as you have to go up, you're risking a lot to make the money back. And that's the problem I have. Now, we'll leave the video here, but what you can do is experiment with not going up, with not doubling. It's going to be a grind, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. We're doing 2 units here and 3 units here. That doesn't change. But if we lose, what we've been doing is doubling up each one, right? Well, it's not doubling up. It's adding 2 units to this one, adding 3 units here. So they're doubling. Each one is going up by the same amount of units as the original bet. So it is doubling. But I want to make sure everybody understands what I'm saying there. You're not doubling the bet. You're going up by the same amount of units each time. 2 units and 3 units, 2 units and 3 units, 2 units and 3 units. You're only doubling on the first time, right? After that, it's 2 units up, 3 units up, 2 units up, 3 units up. So what you can try to do and experiment with is, what if you don't go up that much? Now, the problem you're going to find is that the bets don't go up as high, but you're also not making the money back on the losses as quickly. And it may not work out. It may just be a long drag. So I wanted to show you guys a simple strategy. And I wanted to try to talk to you about the difference between some of the things you see on YouTube. Strategies that for 10 minutes look like they're great. And there's several channels that use these quickie little strategies, and it looks like they're the holy grail. But when you actually simulate them, they don't have any staying power. They're not robust. So in a 5-minute video, when they work out great, they look like the greatest thing you've ever seen, right? But when you actually test them for longer than that, the flaws start to pop out. And that's why don't ever take any of these people's videos that you see and magically assume that it's the greatest thing ever and you're going to play with big money. You need to understand the risk to reward. You need to understand the volatility on your bankroll. This has quite a bit of volatility on your bankroll. As you saw, we took 1,000, we went up to 1,025, went all the way down to 700 and change real quickly. And then we took it all the way back up to the 1,000. And then we went down a little bit. Then we had a great run and we went to like 1,065 or whatever that was. Whatever we went up to. I'm not a big fan of that volatility. You have to have volatility to make money. You can't take the risk out or there's no money to be made. Okay? So it's a balancing routine when you gamble. Whether you gamble here, craps, blackjack, stock market, crypto, anything. It's all about risk to reward. I'm not a huge fan of the risk to reward of this strategy. It's not the worst, but it's also not as good as the ones we've shown you before and ones that we show our private members. So check it out, cruisecasinomafia.com. Use the coupon code MAFIA and the number 50 to get $50 off. It's a one-time payment. And the crazy thing is, not only are you getting the 400 plus systems that we currently have, but you're getting baccarat cipher. The revolutionary new way that we've completely no one has ever done anything like this before, changed the game of baccarat. Completely changed the game of baccarat. We have built a game over the game. We've gamified the game. And in the process of doing that, we have ripped off the casino tactic that's been sucking your money out of the game of baccarat, which is the shuffle master and the manipulation of the actual pre-sorting of the cards inside of the shuffle master to usually beat almost anything that you're trying. We've removed that problem. So with that being said, guys, we will see you on the next video.